Ever found yourself pondering over the perplexing nature of time? A simple question, yet one that has confounded the greatest minds throughout history. Time. An abstract concept, yet so tangible in our day-to-day lives. It's an entity that is both omnipresent and elusive, a paradox that has intrigued philosophers, scientists, and thinkers alike. The concept of time has been a subject of fascination and confusion from the ancient Greeks to the modern-day quantum physicists. Is time linear or cyclical? Is it absolute or relative? Is it an illusion or a reality? These conundrums have been the fodder for countless debates and discussions. Today we're going to explore one such fascinating aspect, the illusions of time. Just as water can exist as ice, liquid, and vapor, time too can manifest in mysterious and unexpected ways. This journey might challenge your conventional beliefs and perceptions. So, are you ready? It's time to dive deep into the intriguing world of time illusions. So what exactly is time? That's a question that has sparked debates among philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for centuries. But let's try and break it down in the simplest terms. Imagine a clock, its hands rhythmically ticking away. Each tick, each tock, represents a moment passing, a second, a minute, an hour. This is time as we most commonly understand it. It's a measure, a tool we use to organize our lives, to schedule our activities, to remember past events and anticipate future ones. Now picture the changing of the seasons. The blossoming flowers of spring give way to the warm, long days of summer, which then transition into the colorful foliage of autumn, and finally the cold, stark beauty of winter. This cyclical progression of nature is another manifestation of time. It's a larger, more gradual demonstration of its passage, but still, it's time. Time is also a crucial aspect of our lives. It's intertwined with almost everything we do. For instance, we age with time. Our bodies grow, change, and eventually decline. Our experiences, our memories, our very identities, they all are formed and shaped by the passage of time. But while we might measure time in seconds, minutes, and hours, or mark its passage with the changing of the seasons, the reality is that time is not a physical thing. You can't hold it in your hand, you can't see it, you can't touch it. It's an abstract concept, a human construct designed to make sense of the world around us. So, time is a lot of things. It's a measure, it's a cycle, it's an integral part of our existence. But it's also elusive, abstract, and ultimately subjective. It's relative to each individual's experience, perception, and understanding. Time, as we perceive it, is not as simple as it seems. It's a complex, multifaceted concept that continues to fascinate and perplex us. And as we delve deeper into the mysteries of time, we may find that our understanding of it is constantly evolving, just like time itself. Now, let's unravel the mysteries of time illusions. Time is a concept as intriguing as it is elusive, and one of the most fascinating aspects of it are the illusions that it creates. These illusions, in essence, are the discrepancies between the objective passage of time and how we perceive it. Take, for instance, the relativity of time. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time is not constant and can vary depending on the speed at which one is moving. The faster you move, the slower time passes for you relative to someone who is stationary. This phenomenon, known as time dilation, is a perfect example of a time illusion, where the passage of time is different depending on one's perspective. Closer to our everyday experiences, we've all noticed how time seems to slow down when we're bored and speed up when we're having fun. This is another example of a time illusion, and it's all about perception. When we're engaged in an activity that we enjoy, our brain is busy processing all the enjoyable moments, leaving less mental space to track time. As a result, time appears to pass quickly. On the contrary, when we're bored, our brain has a lot of free space to keep track of time, making it seem like it's dragging on forever. These illusions are not just interesting quirks of our perception, they also have significant implications on how we live our lives. For instance, understanding that our perception of time can be manipulated can help us manage our time better. By engaging in activities that we find enjoyable, we can make time fly and make mundane tasks seem shorter. Moreover, these illusions highlight the subjective nature of time. They remind us that time is not just an objective measure, but is also intimately tied to our experiences and perceptions. They challenge us to question our understanding of time and to explore new perspectives. Understanding these illusions can change our perspective on time. Ever wondered what philosophers think about time? Time has been a subject of deep contemplation and debate among philosophers since antiquity. The philosophical views on time are as manifold as the sands of an hourglass, each grain representing a unique perspective. The ancient Greeks, for instance, had two words for time: Chronos, representing sequential or chronological time, and Kairos, the opportune moment. This duality reflects our own experience of time as both a measured sequence and a collection of moments. Fast forward to the 18th century and we encounter Immanuel Kant, a philosopher who argued that time is not an external entity, but a way our minds organize experiences. Kant believed that we don't perceive time directly, but it is a framework our minds use to structure events. This view suggests that time is not an objective reality, but a subjective illusion created by our own cognition. In the 20th century, Martin Heidegger, another influential philosopher, proposed that our perception of time is intrinsically tied to our existence. He believed that we experience time through our own being, making it a deeply personal and existential concept. According to Heidegger, we are time-bound beings, and our understanding of time is shaped by our own mortality. The philosophy of time is not just about understanding the nature of time itself, but also about exploring its impact on our lives. It questions how we perceive time, how we use it, and how it shapes our existence. It delves into the illusions we have about time, challenging our conventional notions and prompting us to view time from different perspectives. From the ancient Greeks to modern thinkers, philosophers have enriched our understanding of time, transforming it from a mere measurement into a profound concept that touches every aspect of our lives. Their thoughts and theories continue to inspire us, pushing us to question, explore, and understand this enigmatic phenomenon we call time. The philosophy of time gives us a new lens to view this mysterious concept. To sum it all up, we've embarked on a journey through the labyrinth of time, delving into its enigma, its simplicity, its illusions, and its philosophical implications. We've unraveled the mystery of time, beginning with the understanding that time is not just a linear concept, but a complex interplay of past, present, and future. We've seen how time, in its simplest form, is nothing more than a measure of change, a yardstick against which we gauge our existence. We then dived into the illusions of time, exploring how our perception of time can be manipulated and distorted. Our brains, ingenious as they are, often trick us into perceiving time differently, depending on our emotional state, focus, and even age. Time can seem to fly when we're having fun, or crawl when we're waiting for something. From there, we ventured into the realm of philosophy, where time takes on a whole new dimension. We've pondered on the theories of philosophers like Immanuel Kant, who argued that time is not an entity in itself, but a construct of our minds. We've also delved into the concept of eternalism, the idea that all points in time are equally real and exist simultaneously. We've explored the paradox of time's arrow, the directionality of time and how it seems to move in one direction from the past to the future. Yet, in the world of physics, most processes are time-symmetric, meaning they could happen just as easily backwards as forwards. In this journey, we've discovered that time is not as straightforward as it seems. It's a complex, multi-layered concept that's intertwined with our perception, our consciousness, and the very fabric of the universe. Next time you glance at your watch, remember, time is more than just ticking seconds. It's a fascinating illusion that continues to baffle and bewitch us. So, what's the takeaway from all this? Time is more than just a ticking clock or a turning calendar page. It's a complex and intriguing enigma that shapes our reality and perception. The illusions of time, whether they're about its flow or its existence, challenge us to dig deeper, to question, and to explore. Our understanding of time's essence and its illusions is not merely a philosophical or scientific endeavor. It is a journey that helps us to grasp the nature of our existence, our perceptions, and the universe we inhabit. It's a journey that invites us to redefine our relationship with the world around us and with ourselves. So, let's continue pondering, continue questioning. Let's keep exploring the fascinating illusions of time. Let's keep unraveling this enigma that is so integral to our lives, yet so elusive to our understanding. Remember, time may be an illusion, but it's an illusion that shapes our reality. Until next time, keep exploring the enigma of time.